Hey there guys, Luke here with the Outdoor Gear Review. You know, a couple moments ago I was sitting back drinking some coffee and I happened to look at the clock and it's midnight. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, what am I doing drinking coffee at midnight? I'm going to be up all night. You know, so I thought I'd make a video. I have a camping trip coming up on Sunday and I had all my gear packed in an Everly stock Terminator bag. And I decided, I was like, gosh, that's just too much bag for an overnight trip. And plus, the bag itself weighs about 10 pounds. So I decided that I was going to switch my gear over to the G1 Little Brother from Everly stock. And I'm glad I did. I've moved all my gear into it already, and I've even incorporated the FILBE hydration carrier onto the bag itself. And I'm going to show this to you. And I'm also going to show you everything I got in the bag and all the gear that we'll be taking with us on our hiking trip come Sunday. So I guess first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys 3 packs. I'm going to show you the Everly stock Terminator bag. Then I'm going to show you guys the Everly stock G1 Little Brother. And then I'll show you the FILBE 3-day assault pack, just so you guys can get an idea of size difference. And then we'll start going through the gear. You know, I tell you what, we'll make this 4 bags. I'll even show you guys the FILBE main pack as well, just so you guys can get an idea of how big these packs are in comparison to each other. Later on, in a couple days, maybe a couple weeks, something like that, I'll do a video and I'll show you guys all these packs together, but with better lighting. I apologize for the poor lighting, but it is midnight. And it's raining outside, of course. So, what are you going to do? So, alright guys, might as well grab a beverage, get a beer, get some coffee, and we'll get started here. Alright guys, so the first pack here is the FILBE main bag. And, I mean, it is a monster, that's for sure. Right now, the only thing I have in this are just like some of the hydration bags, all that good stuff. Let's see here. The sustainment pouches, so on and so forth. But this is a gigantic bag that can hold a ton of gear. It can hold a ton of weight. Very, very impressive bag. Very impressive suspension system on this as well. Really, really nice. Really, really awesome. I sadly have not been able to take this out yet. Hopefully that will change in the next couple of months. We'll see how that goes. But definitely by wintertime, we're going to be taking this out, no doubt about it. Moving to our next bag, we have the Terminator bag from Everly stock. This is another gigantic bag that can hold a lot of weight. It can hold a lot of gear, has a lot of pockets. Very, very nice. Yeah, definitely a lot of things to this. The top comes off, you can wear that as a fanny pack, also as a hydration carrier if you want to. You've got access to these really cool pockets here on the side. Check that out. Isn't that nice? That's really cool. Also, right here on the back side of this pack, this opens up. And right here, you can actually carry a weapon, a firearm, a rifle. You can insert a scabbard if you want to. That's pretty sick. Definitely a big bag, definitely a heavy bag. Highest quality, very nice. Used in military forces all around the world. Here we have the bag that I'll be using on our camping trip. This is the G1 Little Brother from Everly stock. This right here is the FILBE hydration carrier, which I've just mounted onto the back of this pack. I'll show you this pack more in detail once we start breaking everything down. But just for the sake of size comparison, I wanted to get that out next to these packs here, just so you can kind of see what we're looking at. Monster bag. Monster bag. This is a pretty good size pack for a 3-day assault pack. It's definitely bigger than your average 3-day assault pack. A good example of your average 3-day assault pack is right here with the FILBE assault pack. This is very typical. I would say this is a tad bit smaller than some of the other assault packs out there that have been issued by the United States Army, but I really like this. I've used it a lot. But you can see the size difference compared to the G1 little brother. Substantial, you know? For my needs, for my uses, I'm not very much of a minimalist, so typically I make this a day bag right here. If I'm going to go on a day hike, this is absolutely perfect. This is definitely what I would call a 3-day assault pack. You can definitely make this work for 3 days. Maybe even longer. Just depends on you and what you're carrying. I'll line these back up one more time. I'll take the camera and I'll kind of go past each one, show you guys them a little bit more close up, and then we'll get started here with all the gear that we're taking on our camping trip. Alright, well, we might as well start where we started actually. So here's the FIL-BE main pack. As you can see, gosh, that is just a huge pack. Able to support 100 pounds worth of gear. I mean, it's a monster. And it definitely has the harness here to support that sort of weight. Very nice. Moving on here, the Terminator pack from Eberly stock, as you can see. Tons of different pockets all over the place. You got pouches all over. It has a nice suspension system, but definitely not as good as this one here. Two very different packs, but very nice. Very good quality on all of these packs, really. Let's go to what they call the 3-day assault pack for the FIL-BE system. Got the front pack here. I do have the assault pouch connected to this pack, and that's just hooks in there with the PALS webbing. It's inside. Harness, all that good stuff. Of course, you guys have seen these packs before in more detail in my previous videos. And here we are. This is what we'll be carrying with us on our camping trip come Sunday. And let me tell you what, I'm really impressed with how much this pack is holding and how this was mounted on here. This is the FIL-BE hydration carrier. Check this out. Yeah, and I have that hooked to the pack with these D-rings right here, and I have one on this side as well, just to kind of hold it to the pack itself. Alright guys, I've shown you all 4 of the packs now. Let's put the camera back up on the tripod, and we'll start breaking down the Eberly stock G1 little brother and going through the gear that we're going to be using on our camping trip. It's time to take our G1 little brother pack and break this down for you. There's a lot of gear in there, so this is going to take a little bit of time. The first thing I'll do, I guess, is bring the camera in for you. Really show off the pack here. Okay, so here's the hydration carrier that I told you about. And you can see that I have it attached with the D-rings, like I said. Have it coming along the back side, all the way to the front, where the harness is. And, of course, have that connected to your strap right here, and be nice and easy to drink from. So, pretty handy. I like how I did that. I'll go ahead and take all this stuff off so I can show you guys everything that we got in here. Let's see. These D-rings are pretty dang handy, let me tell you. Let me show you one of these up close. Very, very simple. Check that out. Just push on it, locks very securely. Push on it to release it. And they do open about that far. I wouldn't want to push that any further. Very nice. Here's one of these D-rings up close, and I just wanted to show you how I attach this to the bag here. As you can see, this is the hydration carrier, and you have this plastic ring right here. The D-ring goes through that, and check out that. it's perfect for this pallets webbing to slide right in through the hole there and fit right there. And that really helps, you know, tighten that load, tighten the ring, really offer it some really good support so it won't break off. And of course it's on both sides, so the odds of snapping one of these is pretty slim. Very, very smart. Okay, so with the hydration carrier, this is 3 liters of water. Not too shabby. That is insulated, by the way. Very long tube on this. And the hydration bag is from Camelback, by the way. So we'll start here right on top. Okay. I have a cup for our cooking, boiling water. I have our fire kit right here. And on the inside of this, I have some cotton balls and Vaseline that we made. I have an S-bit fire cube, some magnesium shavings, a lighter and a little plastic bag, some tin foil. I can use this to make a lid. I can make some char cloth if I need to later on. And I have a ferro rod with striker. And that's pretty much it for our fire kit. With any fire kit, I always recommend that you have more than one way to actually start a fire. Remember, one is none. You know what I mean? Okay, here's a miscellaneous kit. And toilet paper. First aid kit. Toothbrush. Toothpaste. A bag with extra batteries for my headlamp GPS unit. I also have a little backup photon light, super bright. Really, really awesome. And also, with that little photon light, it weighs absolutely nothing. Here we have a headlamp. And that's pretty much it for our miscellaneous kit. Here we have some action wipes. Basically, you know, just a body wipe, something like that. I'm not even sure where I got these, so I can't really tell you if they're any good or not. We'll see. They say they're full body wet wipes. I don't know. We'll try those out. I do have a large plastic bag, just in case. You know, you never know what you might need these for. And right here, I just have some extra batteries, extra memory cards for the camera. Alright, that's pretty much it for the top compartment. I'm going to go ahead and put that stuff back in. That way I don't have to do it later. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll leave that out. I'll leave everything out so you guys can see just how much this pack holds. Before we go to the inside of the pack, we'll undo these compression straps and take access to one of these saddlebags where I have my wood processing tools. Spin saw right here. Becker BK7, fantastic. And we have some WD-40 for our saw there. And that is all we have in that saddlebag. We'll flip over this side. And down here we have a, let me show you. Here we go. Here in this pocket, we have 32 ounces of water for cooking, for coffee, stuff like that. And in this saddlebag, we have a rain cover for this pack. Very nice. Alright, now we're moving to the contents that are on the inside in the main compartment. And with this pack, there's two ways to access this. You can go from the top, and you can go from the front. Really, really nice. So since we're here at the top, let's go ahead and start there. We have a meal. It's a beef stew, Mountain House meal. Pretty good. We have our spoon, a washcloth, a bunch of different snacks, breakfast. The only thing that's missing from this that I see right now, and I'm glad I actually noticed this, was my barbecue baked beans, man. I can't do without those. Let me get that. What would a camping trip be without these? It'd be awful, that's what. Here we have the, this is the Marpat Wet Weather poncho liner, also known as a whoopee, I guess, whoopee blanket. Just trying this out. I got a really good deal on this, and I figure that, you know, they're extremely popular. It weighs almost nothing, and it'd be perfect for some mild temperatures. So this is what we were going to use on our trip. Here we have a piece of Tyvek. This is actually a pretty good sized piece here. Definitely big enough for most tents. Definitely big enough for the tent that I brought. So I like this full size so I can scale it for a number of different models instead of cutting it to fit just one, because I have so many different tents. Sleeping pad. This is a monster sleeping pad. Yes, it's a little bit heavy. Definitely heavier than any of my other sleeping pads, but it offers 5 inches of comfort, you can say. So I'm pretty excited to test this out. This is surplus. I got this brand new for almost nothing on eBay. Definitely whenever we get the tent set up, come Sunday when we go camping, I'll tell you more about this, but very, very awesome indeed. Here is our tent. This is the Snug Pack. What is this? Ionosphere. That's what this thing is. And so I'll be using this as our solo one-man tent, along with our Tyvek for the floor, for the footprint. So that definitely worked pretty dang nicely. And the last thing in our pack is just something to sit on. This will keep our butts dry in case the ground is wet, which more than likely it will be. So, guys, that's it. That's all there is in this pack. Let me organize this for you, and I'll show you just how much this pack is holding, because it's a lot. Alright guys, so there you have it. There's all the gear that was in the G1 Little Brother pack. That's all the gear that we're taking with us. So we'll start over here, go over it one more time real quickly. Sleeping pad, United States Marine Corps Army issue. This is surplus. I'll show you guys a picture of it, what it looks like blown up. FILBE hydration carrier, 3 liters of water. The bladder is made from camelback. The wet weather poncho liner, super nice. Of course, G1 Little Brother. Snug Pack Ionosphere, 1-person tent. Spin saw, Becker knife. The rain cover. Extra Ziploc bag just in case we need it for who knows what. Some padding here just to sit on, just in case you know, it's raining. If it's wet, and we can sit on this without getting our butts wet, so that's pretty nice. Tyvek for the footprint of our tent. We have a Mountain House meal, along with our food kit, which is packed full of all sorts of goodies, including our Light Our Fire spork spoon. Don't forget our WD-40 over here. Our fire kit, first aid kit, miscellaneous bag, extra batteries, cup for boiling water, and our wipes. Alright guys, well, we started this video about 12 o'clock, and now it's about 12:30. So we spent about 30 minutes or so making this video, and it's definitely killed some time. So I got a couple more hours ahead of me since I've been drinking coffee so late. So maybe I'll get this video and get it uploaded for you guys. So we'll see how that goes. But for taking a look at the gear that we'll be taking with us on our camping trip come Sunday, that's it. I think we're going to have a great time. I'm really excited about it. The weather's supposed to be pretty good. We shall see. You know how that goes. But if you guys have any questions, make sure to drop me a line in the comments or send me a private message and we'll go from there. But guys, thank you so much for watching, commenting, and subscribing. You all take care and be well.